He wanted the devil. Well, you got him.
Those of you with the mental fortitude to listen, the marginal tax rate is the effective tax rate after a wealthy individual makes a certain amount of money. So, say a rich fat cat makes $11 million a year. They would get taxed at a much lower rate for the first $10 million, and everything after the $10 million would be taxed at the marginal tax rate. So, recently, Attack of the Cortez, that's why I call Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, recommended that there should be a marginal tax rate of 60 to 70% on the top 1% that make $10 billion. Either 10 million or 10 billion. Yeah, I think it was $10 million a year. Now, 70% sounds like a lot, considering nowadays with all the Bush and Reagan tax cuts. But we've had those kind of tax rates before, but not recently because it said Bush tax cuts. Last time I checked, I might be wrong, but I think I paid 35%. I make $15 an hour. Thank you, Bernie Sanders. At Amazon. So let's say at $15 an hour, I work 45 hours. That's $675. I go home with $551 or something after paying $120 in taxes. Because I currently pay federal income, state income, Medicare, and Social Security taxes. Yeah. But we have had those. In fact, the top marginal tax rate in 1961, when President Kennedy took office, was in the 90s. The highest rate was 94. From the 40s to 70s, where it was basically the golden age of our economy. Was in the 90s. If we can survive it before, but Sean Hannity, what is with my hair? Sean Hannity, is basically going to claim that if we raise taxes on the rich, that all of a sudden it's going to lead to mass exodus and poverty for rich people. Here it is.
Cortez said she wants a 70% tax bracket. 70%. Now, if you take that money from them and you confiscate it vis-a-vis high tax rates or the threat of a jail cell, raising it 70 cents. No, you have a mass exodus out of New York, New Jersey, California, all these high tax states. And people got mad at me. They said, Hannity, you were talking about, well, rich people won't buy boats. No, rich people won't go to restaurants because they won't have the money. Rich people won't invest in companies. That means they're not going to hire people. Rich people are not going to remodel their homes. They're not going to build new homes. Who benefits? The contractor, the electrician, the plumber, the carpenters. They're the ones that benefit when rich people spend money on their homes. The car manufacturers, all of a sudden, well, maybe I'm going to hang on to that old clunker for another 5 years because I can't afford another new home because government's taking a bigger portion of my income every year.
I mean, it's just awful.
All that snowflake bullshit come from a guy who made $36 million last year. You mean to tell me that you seriously think that after making $36 million last year, after being taxed 70% after the $10 million, you wouldn't be able to go out to eat? Are you fucking kidding me? Fuck you. You make more than I could ever dream of. What the fuck are you whining about? Like, dude, where are you going to eat? Are you, going to restaurants where it's like, that was a great dinner, wasn't it, honey? Check, please. It was like, oh, yes, sir, that would be $10 million. And be like, shit, if it wasn't for them taxes, now I would be able to pay this. Now I gotta work in the kitchen. Where maybe I'll have to work with Mexicans. and other non-white people. Hey, Einstein, you know that they're not taking 70% of your money. It's not like you're only going to be left with 30%, you fucking idiot. It's, if you make this, that $10 million, like, normal taxation. If you make more than that, okay, you're going to get taxed a little bit more. But, you know, one, you can afford it. We had it under Bill Clinton. You can do it again, too. You are a fucking millionaire. You pay way too low. I can't stand these rich people thinking that they should get all the breaks. I will not pay as much as these commoners. I am above them. Sean Hannity knows that what he's telling is a lie. He is lying to his audience. He is trying to scare people into thinking that this is not only not only one lie that they're going to be taxed 70% of their income, but also it's going to apply to all Americans. As in me. It's people like me who only make $15 an hour. You know what? Sean Hannity? Fuck you. You are so rich. That silver spoon is lodged so far up your ass. You don't know what it's like to be middle class. You are so rich, so pampered. I bet you don't even have a driver's license. You have your limo driver / human stairs drive you to that Fox News studio. Yeah, I bet he does that. You know that thing from 300? You know what this really is? This is Sean Hannity complaining, because if, like, let's say there's this thing does happen, like, let's say the 1% of the top 1% get taxed that much, that would mean that the richest people on Earth, including my CEO, Jeff Bezos, would have to spend a couple days on Earth being slightly less obscenely wealthy.
Oh, boo-hoo! Let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin.
Now, this is one of those things that I'm willing to part with. You know, there are some programs and ideas that Social Democrats and progressives like Bernie and Attack at the Cortez propose that is just something that I can either part with, say no as I can have it, or, you know, save it for a later administration or time or decade. But, you know, it's not like it can't happen, because we did have very high tax rates, and also we had tax rates on the rich like that under Bill Clinton, and it's not like only Bill Clinton can do it, that he has these magic economy healing powers, and that we'd have to get rid of the 22nd Amendment so that Bill Clinton could come back into the White House and save the economy again.
Are you drunk?
I hate Fox News, but as long as it's there, Sean Hannity, he couldn't find work anywhere else. I don't want him to live in poverty. I don't want anyone to live in poverty, but just saying, he wouldn't make it anywhere else, you know, because this is all he knows how to do. I mean, because, as Stephen Colbert once put it,
years of sitting in a chair in a constant state of paranoia would make you perfect anchors for Fox News.
I want to thank everyone who have gotten to this point of the video without leaving bitching hate comments. Yeah. I've got a date tomorrow. I'm going to take a girl to see Aquaman. I would prefer to see Holmes and Watson, but the theater she wants to go to, doesn't have that for some reason. Anyway, stay out there, stay progressive, and as always, may the force be with you.
Stop saying that!